Hey guys, welcome back to Boots and Bounty Homestead. My name is Casey for all you new viewers, and welcome to our channel. And I wanted to jump on here real quick and back the lens up a little bit. But I wanted to touch on a subject that I just watched and I feel led to speak about. Now, I literally just watched Jess's rant video on Roots and Refuge, and it really spoke to me to share something with you guys, and I want you guys to be a part of it. So go back and watch her video real quick. If you haven't watched it, just pause this, go to her channel, watch her rant video that she just posted this morning, and then come back and see what I'm talking about. Now, Jess talked about how over her lifetime, or over the last 15 years, she has, she's felt led to make changes and make decisions. She talked about how we need to help the earth and all of that good stuff. It's a really good video. You need to go watch it. No matter what opinion you have, it does not matter. Go watch it because it is real. It's the truth, whether you want to hear it or not. We all know it. We just may not choose to accept it, but that's okay. So, in support of Jess's rant video, I want you guys to go out and make a video if you have a channel, or to write Jess on one of the platforms and let her know that you are a raindrop. What I mean by that, she talks in the video, hopefully you guys just seen it, that she wants, she talks about the raindrops and filling up an Olympic pool and how her videos inspire other people to be raindrops. So let's show Jess support and show her how many raindrops she has actually created, because she has really no idea. Now, I mean that in a way, if you can create a video, create a video. I want to use the hashtag be a raindrop and hashtag raindrops of decision. Now, in your video or in your comment to Jess, I want you to show her how you have become a raindrop, how she has trickled down and created you to be a raindrop. How has she inspired you? One of the things I want to start with, this bed right here, my daughter created out of pallets. I have a bed over here that we just created out of a old bookshelf. We use the cattle panels for trellis, and as you see, I'm in the city. We have tons of cattle panels here that we are growing food on, and it's just a small area. I have cucamelons here that I was inspired to grow by Jess because they're just cute and I wanted to try them out. We've got lemon cucumbers. You guys can go back and watch my garden tours if you've never seen them, and you can see what all I am actually growing inside my food jungle, because this is what it is. It's a food jungle out here. And then also one other thing, if you'll walk with me real quick over here, I want to show you our last project, and you guys might have seen it lately, is repurposing old stuff. This is the stuff that doesn't go to the landfill. This is stuff that doesn't pollute our earth. And you will see right here, we actually obtained a free, what we thought was a canopy, and what actually turned out to be a 2-car carport, one of the metal frame carports. We are looking into getting a shade cloth to protect our garden here. Now, for you new people, I have gardened all my life. It's not just been a last couple of years decision, but I have gardened all of my life. I grew up in it. That's the only thing that I know about getting my food from. So yes, we are currently working on trying to get a shade cloth to go on this 2-car carport, which is going to be turned into our greenhouse. Another thing that we've done, we reached out to our local tree service, and we got a dump of wood chips that we are putting on everything. And there are several things that I have learned over the past few years, even like rolls of plastic that we use to cover up our fall items, because we are in West Tennessee, we are in 7B, so we don't get that cold except for just a couple of months out of the year. So, you know, it's the little things like that that you can use and repurpose on your homestead, in your garden, in your small 1/3 of an acre backyard in the city. You hear we've got chickens. We are making the most of what we have in the short amount of time we're going to be here. Once we move, then we can expand and make a bigger garden. But that is just one thing. We also have a fire pit right here that we are starting to burn anything that needs to be thrown away that can be burned. Any kind of paper product, boxes you buy, anything in, just whatever you can without polluting the air, of course. That's the simple raindrops that Jess is talking about that you can do. I grow my own medicinals back there. I make medicine. I sell them on our website, bootsandbountyhomestead.com. We sell eggs to local people. You know, it's so much that we can do because not everybody's growing a garden, but there may be a time where you need to share the abundance that God provides to you. You know, and we've got to make the most of what we have because people are so disconnected from their food at the moment. You know, like she said, you buy commercially, but do you really know where it comes from? You know, and I've been asking myself lately when I'm talking to my kids, I'm like, but do you know exactly where that came from? Do you know exactly what's in it? They can put whatever they want to on those labels and tell you what they want you to see that's in it. But how do you really know? That's why we make a ton of our own food made from scratch. We ferment a lot of foods. We make a lot of our own condiments. We make, you know, our breads, our crackers. I mean, the little simple things that you don't think about. And yes, I don't always have time, but I make time because it's important. And that's what it is how important is the health to you and your family and the earth, because we've got to protect the earth. If we make these products at home, if we get enough people to make them at home, yes, it may hinder a lot of jobs, you know, but they can go out and find their own jobs. They can go out and find other jobs. They can go home and create their own products. You know, it's not the people we're trying to protect. It's the earth we're trying to protect. We only get one earth. There's millions and billions of people out there. You know, not everybody absolutely needs a job. If you start making your own stuff at home, you don't need to work absolutely full time when you get your bills down to a minimum. It does take time to do that. But in the long run, we're not trying to protect people in a way that we're trying to protect our earth. You know, jobs come and go, yes. Our earth is the only God-given earth we have. That is it. If we don't protect it, who will? So we've got to do our part. So let's show Jess how she has become the water hose of this Olympic pool and has created all of these raindrops, and how far has it trickled down. So make a video real quick if you can, or shoot Jess a text or a message and let her know that you are a raindrop from her water hose. And let's show her what we're doing. What, you know, how are we going about protecting the earth? Now, one other thing I wanted to add, she does talk about the commercial soil that has been contaminated in her garden and so many others. I have personally not run into that. I do get all of my soil, or I'm gonna call it dirt because I'm from the South. It's dirt. It's always been dirt. But I get all of my garden dirt or soil from our local gin from producing cotton. So think about that as in something you might be able to get and recycle. I've never had any chemical problems like she's having. That's not something that's used a lot around here. I think it's, you know, it's used all over the world, but it's not used around here, and I'm very grateful for that. So we are not having the problems that she is having, and I do appreciate that from our farmers. I do. But all of our dirt and soil comes from our local cotton gin. So we are supporting, it's actually free, excuse me, but we are supporting a local business. You know, they've got to have somewhere for it to go, because they create these farms and crops every year, and they can only dispose of so much. So we help them in bringing it back home and growing our own vegetables, supporting our own families, and then that way they're able to continue their work as well. So anyways, guys, go ahead, and if you want to, you can tag Jess in it. Just put at Roost and Refuge Farm. It'll pop up. You can click on it in your title. Make sure to use the hashtag Be a Raindrop and Be Raindrops of Decision, because like she said, for us being on YouTube as creators, we create that sense of people making their decision, and we do have persuasion for some people, and that's where that community sense really lies, to help others and to spread the word, and to teach how to do things right. So that is the sense that I want to also help Jess get out. And for all of you guys that are going to make videos, share out that you want others to make videos. Let's just bombard her with support, and just fill up a playlist, a hashtag playlist of all of these raindrops, and show how one by one we are changing the world, one garden at a time, one homestead at a time, one family at a time, one city at a time. You may have done something in your city that you want to share that has created more raindrops, more ripples in her tide pool. So I think this would be a super idea. So go ahead and get them made, get them out, and let's show Jess our support. As she always says, we bless you. Until next time, bye.